Hey, welcome to another episode of, yeah, you guessed it, OG Badgers Heavy Hitters, you know what I mean? So I love the comments, you know what I mean? Because I say that all the time, like I'm a half a J-Cat too, you know what I mean? Recently, I was speaking like this on one of my videos because I like to read the book in the cell by myself. No one's around. Bro, I'm such a J-Cat. I couldn't quit talking like that for the rest of the day, and my old lady was like ready to fucking kill me. You know what I mean? Like, and then all these fucking subscribers, friends. I call them friends because the majority. I become friends with a lot of my subscribers, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them are solid people, and they're like, this motherfucker's smoking potato chips again and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like they're all, he's got to be high on something, you know? Because when I was in the shoe, man, like I was back there so long that I started to go fucking batshit crazy. And when I would read, I'd just do it in a French accent, and you know what I mean? Sometimes,
Oui, oui. Hey, bonjour, quoi voulez-vous?
right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and there was a big BGF dude next to me, and then a Northerner next to me. So like I was fucked if the cells cracked, but we were all cool when they were closed, right? Like
Right.
in the back, we looked out for each other, bro. I didn't know that was the rules when I went back there, but I found out legitimately it was the rules. We look out for each other, but we know when the gates are cracked, what time it was. You know what I mean? So it took me a minute to swallow that pill. You know what I mean? Because homeboy shot over, BGF shot over a bag of coffee and fuck the necessities. You know what I mean, bro? And I'm like, man, you could send that shit back to him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that shit. And fucking, you know, hey, bud, your people are going to get at you, fucking let you know. I'm just trying to look out for you, new on the block. Fucking, I'm closest to you. And I couldn't swallow that pill for a long time, bro. You know what I mean? And I got the kite. Everything's good. So I'm thinking I'm getting set up. You mean, oh, they're trying to find out if I'll fucking take it or not. You know what I mean? Like fucking, you know what I mean? So I'm like,
I want to interrupt right now. So for everyone on the streets, is what he's saying is when he went back to the hole, he didn't know if he could fuck with every other race or he could mess with the other gangs. So when he got a letter, which is a kite, most of the heavy hitters, I'm sure already know this, but when he got word that, yeah, when the doors are closed, this is why, we say this all the time. Any convict knows you can't bang, anybody that's solid can't be, talking shit, fuck you, CO, or banging on the door or banging on another person that's your enemy. When the door's cracked, it's go time. But when you're behind the doors, you're respectful. That's what it is. If your neighbor's in the vent, whether he's your enemy or not, you're respectful behind the door because that's the right thing to do. You guys know that if it cracks off, it's go time. Sometimes there might be a mutual respect that he'll go for someone else, and that's what it is. But if it comes down to it, it's you versus him, and that's just understood. And a lot of people don't understand that. If you can't talk shit through a door in prison, why are you going to jump on a keyboard and talk shit on your phone now? What's the difference? If you're solid, you don't cell bang, do it in person.
well, tell them who does cell bang, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
PC.
since you want to fucking lay out the, huh?
All piece of shits, PCs, dropouts, dudes that are all bad, cowards.
Okay.
They yell, they talk
so,
shit, they bang on the door.
Stop you there real quick. So not all pieces of shit. Not all PCs are pieces of shit. You know what I mean? Like, because I have a few homeboys that are fucking on an SNY yard, bro, that I'll still die for. You know what I mean? But they just got tired of taking orders and fucking killing because they were told to. That's it. And the only person they debriefed on to get back there, and I know for a fact because I've read paperwork, was themselves. So, but you're right. We do look at them all as if they were fucking PCs. You know what I mean? That they're no good. So I'm not gonna put his name out there, bro. But fucking, I have a dude that I would fucking die for to this day. You know what I mean? Like fucking, he's back there. I seen him on Lockup Raw. He told on himself. He said, "I ain't telling nobody but myself." So you also, like you mentioned NLR. So to the best of my knowledge, that stands for nails, lipstick, and rouge. What is it back there?
Out here, it's what do they say? It's NLR, bro. Nazi lowriders. But
Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
I was trying to think about what they always say, like love and respect. That's what all they say.
Never lose respect. Never lose respect.
Yeah. But check this out. Why I speak on that, and I want to make that clear, is the only reason that I speak on that is because when I did time, there was a green light on them, and they were all bad. So I had to spill that blood. I had to take flight on dude in medical one time when I was in lockdown, when I was cuffed up. I was going to be getting blood drawn, and that was the first time that I had ever had my cuff from the back to the front in lockdown on a 5-yard. And they just happened to bring it in. I seen it huge on his throat. For the people that are, blown away by this, if I would have took flight on him, he would have took flight on me. I did it. That's why I speak on the NLR, and I made the video that I did, because I've lived it. And those dudes could have killed me just like I could have been obligated to be in that situation. If you don't want to be in that life and you're not about it and you don't think you could have handled that situation, don't go. Fast money, you're going to do slow time. That's just what it is.
That's right, weird boy. That's right. So anyway, so I got a gang of homeboys that became that, what you said. Yeah, I mean, not what I said, but and I clowned them, like, because you'd hit them up on the yard and you'd be like, hey, what's up, homie? SFV, you know what I mean? And they'd be like, nah, homie, we ain't SFV, we NLR, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, just before everything went bad with us, you know what I mean? Like, it was us against them, you know what I mean? And then they broke off into a further branch, which really was no good out here. FT something, I can't recall, but I'll never say it. Like, there were dudes that I loved, bro, that I could no longer talk to. And like you said, if we see each other at medical, it was on. I recently, I do videos with one because we're pups together, and when they were good with us, we were still good. You know what I mean? Like, we tore that county jail up as kids, bro. We were nothing nice as kids, man. You know what I mean? Like, we'd always try and one up each other. Yeah,
There's a lot of solid dudes. People don't realize there's a lot of solid dudes, and a lot of these different organizations. But when a call is made and things are, when a line is drawn, we have to follow suit, or you're a victim. And a lot of people just can't grasp that because they've never lived that. But it's either, you don't talk to your buddy again that you grew up with, or you're going to get a piece of steel ran up in your fucking liver and, not see your family and your kids again. So you do what you got to do. Like, if it's you to continue living and breathing, then you're going to do it. Like, people just haven't been, if you push a house cat into a corner, it's going to fight back. Like, and that's just what it is.
Yeah. I got their roll call list recently, a few months back, and there was only 31 good dudes left, bro, out here. Do you know how big NLR was out here? I don't want to talk too much on this, but it was huge, bro, and that's the problem. They were just letting anybody come in. And, I guess you got your letters by farting in the day room and claiming it or something instead of putting in work. You know what I mean? Like, whereas to where when, I clicked up, you had to fucking earn yours. You know what I mean? Like, you wanted color, you wanted to fill in them bolts, you needed to put in that kind of work. You wanted to, whatever, you wanted to earn bolts, you had to put in that kind of work. You didn't fart in the day room. Yeah, I did that. What? You know what I mean? Like, fucking.
Yeah, that was me. That's mine. What's up?
Fine. Yeah. But when an organization grows like that as quickly as they grew, bro, of course it's going to go bad. You know what I mean? Like, so if any of you guys are going inside thinking of clicking up, which most people want to some degree, because you want to feel protected, you know what I mean? But the people that you say you want, I love you, brother, you know what I mean? Before you know it, you know what I mean? You're passing the kite, says whack the dude that hands you this kite. You know what I mean? Like, that's real shit, right? Even that as a pup, you've seen what goes on, right? Especially Absolutely. At your age, bro. At your age, motherfuckers are hungry to get their fucking name out there. And then the next
problem,
right?
That was my problem. All these people talk about, crash dummy, crash dummy. You can't be a crash dummy when your hand's raised. I'm not proud of that, but I was young. I felt like, I wanted to make a name for myself. For anybody that doesn't know, and hasn't done time. If you're just sitting quietly in the book, reading the Bible, you're going to be preyed upon. You're not going to have respect. It's just like high school. And the more violence that's put in and the more you put out your name out there, the more people say your name. And, you're looking for validation and respect. Everyone, it's a mass. Your testosterone's flowing. It's like, it's like the military. You gang up. You're with your people and, in the West Coast and in Arizona. Arizona, for the people that don't know, we ride with the same exact politics. Whatever happens in Cali, we follow suit. Whatever lawsuit they do in lockdown for the no windows, we follow suit right after everything. an enemy of our ally is our enemy 100%, and that's how we ride, and that's how it's always been. That's how it was when I was down. I've totally changed and tried to change my life and grow from that, but I just understand that, like, people always ask me why I won't have this person or that person or this cop, and I'm not going to have a cop or a PC on my channel. It's my channel. I don't want, it's my choice, and I'm not going to do that. There are dudes that I respected and that were my brothers and that I rode with and fought with, and we got with girls, and I mean the whole nine, and they didn't make it. They're on the other side, and if I seen them on the street, am I going to attack them? No, I'm not. I've grown. But if it was in prison, it would be a different thing. I'm not going to end my life or get killed. I have a family to worry about. I have a mother that loves me, a daughter. I'm trying to progress. Like, I lived the gangster bullshit running around with a pistol when I was young, and I'm over it. I don't do anything but smoke bud. I have my medical card, and I just work my ass off. I train dogs, and I'm doing the art and the YouTube thing, and that's it, brother. And shout out to you for having me on, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank God you made it to this age. You know what I mean? Not everybody gets to. It's funny you brought that shit up because, man, I can't wait to interview a cop. You know what I mean? And I'm getting ready to interview a CO right now. You know what I mean? Like, because if you ever read my comments, bro, I have COs hitting me up fucking all the time, like, including Rodriguez, one of the fucking COs that I hated, bro. Like, I'm like, man, when I get out of here, I'm going to uncuff, I'm going to throw this fool over the chair, like all that shit, right? So he recently hit me up, like a fucking CO watching Badgers Heavy Hitters. Like, okay, that blew me away to start with. So I'm like,
I've had COs donate to my channel, J Rock Talks, brother. They've laced me up, and shout out to them. There were COs that I respected that were respectful, but I'm just not going to have it on my channel. And if anybody that's an adult will respect that. It's nothing negative. There are good and bad of everything. There are COs that I met that were respectful, and there were some that I wanted to burn. But
the only reason I'm doing it, bro, is because I'm not who I once was. You know what I mean? And I'm not the crimes that I've done. But it shows to me, I had to sit and think about it. It shows to me that these guys looked at us like we were the scum of the earth, especially if we were fucking white. You know what I mean? They're like, you're supposed to be out there doing the right thing. Fucking, they hate us the most. You know what I mean? And it shows me that if they can come to a channel like mine and come out and put some positivity out and go, man, yeah, I fucking couldn't stand you people, but I've seen your channel. I've seen what kind of animal you could be and what kind of man you could be. You know what I mean? That's why I'm happy to bring them aboard. I know you're watching right now. So, like I said, get at me, my boy. Fuck it. I'm going to put you on and let these people know your side of the street. Because you guys are a gang. Whether you like it or not, you're a gang and you know it. You know what I mean? We know it. You know what I mean? They know it. So the reason I'm bringing it on is just that, bro. Like, to show that we can correspond. You know what I mean? Same thing with sheriffs. Like, I try talking to them all the time out here. I'm like, hey, man, I run a channel where, because when you're a pup, who in the fuck wants to be caught talking to a cop? Right?
you don't,
right?
or you could. I think you don't, or it'll ruin your life.
Well, that depends on what you're doing in your life. Okay. So if you're fucking heading down the fucking hip hop path and selling dope and all that shit, of course it could ruin your life.
But I'm talking about the penitentiary, brother. No, I'm not talking about a police officer.
I'm talking about these young people out here fucking not which direction to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's who I'm trying to reach, man. Is because they don't know which direction to go. We got ink. They look cool. And just because you got some ink, you're going to get some pussy. Like, it just comes together. You know what I mean? And then fucking half the motherfuckers that got ink on them are laying for paint jobs, bro. You know what I mean? Like, no man scares me, bro. I don't give a fuck. No man scares me. I've looked into killer's eyes my entire life. You know what I mean? In fact, I've been accused of being one, right? So you're not going to worry me because you got some muscles or whatever. Like, shit, we all get down the same. But to show that I could sit down with a CO and fucking, you know what I mean, converse and have him say his side, of course, because we're looked at, some of us, come on, bro, you know some of us straight up belong in there forever, period. Some of us are just straight fucking animals, you know what I mean? And today I wouldn't mind taking them out. Yeah, I was too. I was that guy. You know what I mean? And some of us ain't right. You know what I mean? Shit, can't get right. You know what I mean? Like fucking. But
Hey, I wanted to ask you, brother. I'm sure a lot of your subscribers want to know, and I've always been interested. How did you and Big Herc like bump into each other? Or you guys know each other? Did you do time? I know he only did Fed time. So how do you guys know each other?
well, he's a Crip, as you know, and I'm what I am. So, no. So we met in a riot at the gym. You know what I mean? So that's how we met, man. Was at the gym. You know what I mean? Like he come over and he's like, "Hey, bud, you know, you got a looks like a prison routine going on." You know what I mean? And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what it is." And, you know, well, let's try something different. You know what I mean? Like, just Herc's always showed me love. I'll always show Herc love. You know, and don't forget your yard time, guys. You know what I mean? Get at fresh out. You know what I mean? His boy Ant. I wouldn't be where I'm at with the channel if it weren't for him, bro. Like he volunteers his time to help me out. He's never asked me for a dime, and I never asked them for anything doing the videos for them either. You know what I mean? Like it's just a mutual respect, convict respect, black and white respect. It's a man respect. That's what it is. He's a man. I'm a man. You know what I mean? Like there's no color line with me. So, and I don't know if you recently caught. I did a video with uh, somebody that had done a video with him, you know what I mean? And I still talk to that dude on a regular basis. Like just today, I checked in with him. I'm like, fucking, hey, my boy, is everything good? How's things growing on your channel? You know what I mean? Like, it's, and believe me, I had a strong color line for a long time, bro. And that changed through the program, you know what I mean? Like, I ended up having to hug this black dude so many times in order to stay where I was at, you know what I mean? And I wasn't really cool with that. But I did it to stay where I was at. And when I was done, I was like, cool, I'm done forever. I never got to hug this dude again, right? Because it was hard to hug him the first time, bro. It was extremely hard. And I'm like, dude, I'm done. You know what I mean? And then after I went to another meeting, and instead of me hugging him, dude comes up and he's all, hey, what's up, Badger? He gives me a hug. And then it's just stayed going from there, bro. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have to hug this dude for the rest of my life. Love and respect, Larry. You know what I mean? Like, but that's how it started, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I figured out he's a man.
I
Huh?
was gonna say it was never a racial thing for me ever. I got tons of friends that were mixed. My mom's Hispanic, but in the prison, people just don't realize that's how it is in the penitentiary. You have to protect your own. It's not. I say this all the time on my channel, all the time. It's racially segregated, but not every white boy that is with the white boys is a racist. Skinheads and peckerwoods are two different things.
Totally.
Skinheads earn their ink on the street. Peckerwoods have to earn it in there. We sit at the same tables, and if a riot kicks off, we fight together. But if there's a skinhead that gets in trouble, a skinhead will discipline him. They have their own politics. Peckerwoods have their own. But not
Absolutely.
every white boy is racist.
And not all you guys are going to back us up if it goes down. You know what I mean? I've seen that happen. You know what I mean? Because
Right?
that car walks around a little arrogant. You know what I mean? Like we feel we're better than. You know what I mean? Like because we know how to direct our fear is all it is, bro. You know what I mean? If you direct your fear in the right direction, because I don't know about you, bro, but there wasn't a day that I wasn't in fear in fucking institutions, man. I was in fear every motherfucking day. You know what I mean? I just knew how to direct it and
Right.
get done what needed to get done. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all. It doesn't make me any better than the next man. And like I always respected the Muslims because they let me know they're the skinheads of, you know what I mean, that car. And they let me know I don't like you, you blue-eyed devil. You know what I mean? And I'm never gonna like you. By the way, my eyes are brown. You know what I mean? Like it's just they don't like me, and they let it be known, and I respected that, bro. I respected that 100%. You know, and I've been in a couple situations with them. You know what I mean? In fact, I don't know if you ever caught. I had some blacks save me in the county jail. You know what I mean? And behind a situation. Catch the show. I'm not going to tell it right now. This is about you. We've spent this entire last 20 minutes discussing bullshit. I want to get back to your story. So I know you got things going on right now, but what was that channel again you said you had?
J-Rock Talks, brother. I just started it. I've only been on for about 2 months, but it's been doing great. I have about 5,000 subscribers. I appreciate you having me on. I hit up Big Hurt, and I was gonna do a collaboration with Big Hurt, but he didn't want to do it over the Skype. He wanted me to come out to LA.
Yeah, he
So
won't.
when I go out there to do a breeding, shout out to Big Herc. I'm gonna do that when I'm out in California. And obviously, if you're around, brother, I want to say what's good. I appreciate you having me on.
For sure, for sure. You breed the dogs yourself?
Absolutely. Normally, we do artificial insemination, which we do. Sometimes with the French Bulldogs, we do a surgical insemination. I breed XL American Bullies and micro French Bulldogs. You guys can get at me on consistent_kennels on Instagram. My name's J Rock, and I appreciate the support.
Right on. Most of the dogs have your eyes?
Oh, yeah, all of them.
All right, my boy. We're gonna get back at you. Nothing but love and respect. Hey, Tribe. Thank you for checking in. The kid's got some stories, and I want to get back to him. We made this halfway about both of us. And I want to get back to you. So, I hope they get that little cute chin of yours too. You know what I mean? So I'm just fucking with you, pup. So, all right, we're gonna get back at you in a few, and hey, man, let them know it ain't the place to be, right?
It's not, brother. It sucks. It's horrible. It's not worth it. I mean, if you think of getting some chick or impressing someone or beating somebody up over some little silly bullshit at the bar is worth it, your family in pain, you're getting rid of it could be anything. You could love your dog. When you go, you're done. Your credit's gone. Your life's over. It's not, everything's over. Out of sight, out of mind. All your friends that you think are your homeboy and your dog, and you think they're going to get down and write you, shit ain't going to happen. You're going to be sitting in there rotting, twiddling, jerking off, and it sucks. If you want to smell farts all day and sit around dudes, that's the place to go. It sucks.
Yeah, I try letting them all know all the time. Don't let fucking an eighth of a second fuck your life off, man. And that's all it takes is an eighth of a second. You know what I mean? To pull that trigger, punch some holes in someone. You know what I mean? Over what? A girl that you're never going to get to sleep with again. Over, you know what I mean? Like all this. So
over dope or over $100 because somebody disrespected your name to people.
Disrespect me, you know what I mean? But I mean, back then when I was a pup like you, man, it didn't matter if it was $1, bro. You wasn't taking shit from me, you know what I mean?
It was the principle. You were just, young and hot headed. I understand, brother, 100%.
Right.
I've grown so much. I've grown so much.
Right on. Hey, thank you for tuning in. You know what I mean? And same with you, Tribe. I appreciate all of you. I am glad not to have to do the French accent because my old lady is home and she'll probably kill me if I start again. You know what I'm saying? Huh? So, hey, thanks, heavy hitters. Nothing but love and respect shot your way. And we'll get back to J-Rock here. Don't forget to check out his channel and hit subscribe on him if you like. We'll go from there. All right. Love and respect.
All right now.